But what about my credibility? Because I'm a
Whoa. If you talk and your camera's not on and you're not sworn in, you're not talking. Janae Collins, Mr. Katz. Mr. Collins, if you turn your camera on. All right, these are the bond modifications, Bostic. 22 CP 211002, Janae Collins, aggravated assault, possession of a knife for a firearm during the commission of a felony. Anything I need to know, Bostic?
No.
All right, go ahead, Mr. Katz.
Afternoon, Judge. Good seeing you. This is the case you had granted bond back on July 28, 2022. She bonded out on the 30th, $75,000 bond on the aggravated assault, $25,000 bond on possession of firearm during commission of a felony, total of $100,000. Since that time, unlike a lot of the, I hate to say it, defendants, she has graduated 2 different colleges. She graduated both Clark Atlanta and Savannah State. She's got dual degrees. She's in actuarial science. She has an associate degree in one and graduate degree in the other. She has now a job working in the formal business setting. She has not violated terms and conditions of her bond order. We're almost coming up on a year. She has no prior criminal history. And we're asking that she be allowed to have the ankle monitor removed. Being in a formal setting, it's kind of difficult to, if you're wearing formal clothes, working clothes, and having an ankle monitor on your ankle, doesn't look real professional, doesn't look real good for her. And she needs to have the opportunity to be able to actively engage with clients and so forth for the business she's going to be working for. So I would ask the court to allow her to have that condition of the bond removed and everything else stay in place. She has done everything she's been told to do.
Hello, can you all hear me?
Who are you?
I'm Antonio Gleaton. I'm the victim. I'm one of the victims in the
okay, stand by. I'll call on you in a minute.
Antonio Gleaton can also, Judge, say whatever he wants to say, but I got pictures of him with so many firearms and gangbanging that it's not.
Your Honor, that.
Look, if we're gonna get
also Michaela Murray here.
If we're gonna
stand by, one person at a time.
This person has continuously been contacting my client and threatening her. She has not had any contact with him. It's actually the other way around. My client's a victim here, but in any way, she has done what she's supposed to do. And, you know, as far as his credibility is in question, but I'm asking that her ankle monitor be removed.
But what about my credibility? Because I'm a
whoa. If you talk and your camera's not on and you're not sworn in, you're not talking. Ms. Patton, you obviously have people on here that you didn't talk to and tell them how we run this courtroom. And that's not just start running their mouth before I call on them.
My apologies, Your Honor.
Go ahead.
Your Honor, the state would, in hearing what Mr. Katz has to say, would offer the suggestion of moving to a Teletrex, which is the one on the wrist that looks more like a smart watch. I do have 2 victims on here who would like to speak after they get sworn in, so I do not want to overtalk them. I do want to give them an opportunity to speak on this. They have both expressed, though, that they are still fearful of the victim and would ask that the ankle monitor or tracking device, like I said, if it was moved to a Teletrex that's still acceptable, not be removed from Ms. Collins. If you would be so inclined, Your Honor, to let each of them speak, you tell me who you want to go first.
As long as they turn their camera on and you swear them in.
Yes, Your Honor.
I haven't seen the cameras come on.
Murray? Ms. Michaela Murray? I'm not sure she's able to unmute herself or turn the on.
Unmuted before, but she's got to turn.
In Your Honor.
Hold up, ma'am. You got to turn your camera on. I have to see your face. You can't testify if I can't see your face.
Okay. I'm trying to. Your Honor, can you give me a second? I need to close the app out in a second.
All right. You want to call your other victim when she figures out the camera?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Gleaton, can you turn on your camera, please? Mr. Gleaton? Please unmute yourself so I can swear you in.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, Your Honor, did you want me to swear him in or would you
Sure,
like
go
to?
ahead.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear that the testimony you give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You're not
Thank you.
driving, are you, sir?
No, I'm not.
All right, go ahead.
The judge here wants to know what you have to say regarding Ms. Collins removing the ankle monitor. Please keep your testimony limited and make sure that it is not
Go off track.
that you're staying on the same track. Thank you, Your Honor. I couldn't figure out where to say it.
But due to the nature of the crime and the co-defendants, I would not like the ankle monitor removed because, like I said, it was not only her who came to my place of living, but
Hold on, Mr. Clayton. All we're talking about right now is just her.
right,
Not
right.
the
That's what I'm
co-defendant.
saying.
It's just,
So,
well, you can't talk over me. We have a court reporter.
I'm sorry.
So all I want you to talk about is just Ms. Collins, okay?
Right. Well, I know. Well, she came to my place of living and shot at me. So I don't know what pictures of me gang banging or anything got to do with that. I am an artist and I do run a music label. So whatever pictures you saying gang banging, that's
Mr.
fine.
Gleason,
You know what I'm
Mr. Gleason,
saying?
that's unnecessary. Just tell Your Honor how you feel about her getting her ankle monitor removed. And if
I don't like the idea of her having her ankle monitor removed because, like I said, the accident. I have mail. That was my place of living. I had my child with me. My son is 4 or 5 years old, and he's still talking about, Dad, don't go home, which I don't. I haven't seen my son since that day due to the fact his mother feels it's a danger to him of even being with me because I had this young lady bring her and her co-defendants shooting at me, trying to kill me in my own along with my girlfriend. So it's just like at the end of the day, it's okay. She can, y'all can say she going to school and that, but I know what happened. You can say I'm gang banging, whatever you want to say, sir.
Hold on, Mr. Blake. Hold on.
I'm sorry.
Hold on. Just settle down.
I appreciate your testimony. I think if I could summarize it, Mr. Glayton is adamantly against Ms. Collins removing the ankle monitor because of the danger, because of the fact that she's a danger to community, and he has faced repercussions of not being able to have his son there. I would like to see if Ms. Murray would like to speak. That's all from Mr. Gleaton. If I summarized it correctly, please let me know. I just wanted to give Ms. Michaela Murray an opportunity to speak if I could.
Ms. Murray, if you take yourself off mute, you got to raise your right hand so she can swear you in.
Hi, Ms. Murray.
Hi.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth regarding your testimony here today?
Yes.
Please tell the court how you feel regarding Ms. Collins and removing the ankle monitor.
I am against her getting her ankle monitor removed. I'm sorry.
Ms. Murray, I need you to stay still though. I need you to stay still.
Okay, sorry. I'm against her having her ankle monitor removed because of the nature of the crime. The defendant came to our home not once but twice, and after the authorities were called and before the incident happened, she was at my home the day before and she saw our child there. She saw, she basically came to my home multiple times to see how to commit the crime. So I don't feel safe with that happening and the incident happening twice. And
Okay,
it seems like it's no stopping them, and it seems very reckless. And there has been other incidents after that with her family reaching out to me.
Hold on.
Ms. Murray,
I just want to know about her, not her family.
Yes.
You can address the issue that's at issue, but if I may just summarize for you really quickly and let me know if I haven't covered it. It's safe to say that you are against Ms. Collins having an ankle monitor or any sort of tracking device removed due to the danger that you feel for you and your family. Is that correct?
Yes, I do.
Okay, thank you.
Correct.
As both victims have stated, Your Honor, my suggestion was if she is going into a corporate job, I applaud that, but I still would enforce that a tracking device be on her. And it sounds like the Teletrix ones, they don't even cause any concern from any jobs. So that's the state's position at this time.
So here's my thing. Have you explained to them though that I've spoken with Judge McBurney and we don't keep ankle monitors on over a year?
Your Honor, it hasn't been a year yet.
No, it's a year at the end of the month.
Your Honor, I believe she got this in July, so we still have 2 or 3 months.
Let me look at the one she got out.
You got out July 30th, Judge. You gave her the bond on July 28th, but I said we're coming up on near a year without any problems.
All right, you can switch to Talatrix, and if there's no problems, you can get it off. Let me see let me look at the calendar. So write this up to switch it over to a Talatrix monitor, and let's see. Little calendar. As long as there's no violations and she's not arrested, she can get it off. Actually be July 28th. Wait a minute, July 24th. July 24th. I think that will make it easy. It's a Monday. That way, if there's any issues, you got a couple more days to work with them. But go ahead and go ahead and submit it to me. Send it to make it a Talatrix monitor. It looks more like a smartwatch, ma'am. So you're really not going to necessarily be able to tell. It's kind of like I mean, I ran about 28 marathons, so it's got like it's more like one of the GPS smartwatches. Don't know if you're familiar. So you know, that's really all it actually looks like. So it's a little less offensive. Okay.
Thank
And
you,
then
Judge.
you don't have to sit there plugged up to the wall. I think there's a charger that you hook up and it's magnetic and you're like, stick it to it. Okay. Yeah. Just shoot me that and I'll get it to you. And then just call Talatrix. If you Google it, I think you'll find the number and work out switching it off.
Judge, will y'all prepare the order and we just have to give that to the ankle monitor company, or how does that work?
You just prepare the order and shoot it to me and I will sign it and send it back to you.
Okay, I will. Thank you, Judge. Good
All right.
seeing
Thank
you.
you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you
All
so
right.
much, Your Honor.
Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Murray. And I forgot his, Mr. Gleaton.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too.